Yeah, this is Brother West. This is Brother West, Prophet West. I'm back again. Mark 4:23 says, Jesus told the disciples, take heed what you hear, because the same measure that you hear, it shall be, you shall receive that very thing. And so what I want to say is this right here. How are you hearing? In other words, how are you listening? One of the biggest problems that I notice and that I'm aware of, that there are so many emotional people. There are so many emotional people that just, the emotions just going haywire. And most of the people who are emotional is because of misunderstanding. Because many people who are emotional, hadn't heard the conclusion of the matter. There are people, when it comes to a situation, instead of hearing the situation out or finding out everything about the situation, they will take what they feel based on the emotion about the situation and respond to it. So this is why Jesus said, take heed what you hear. And another translation said, take heed how you hear. Because if you hear wrong, you're going to respond wrong, you're going to act wrong, you're going to do wrong, and you're going to be wrong. So listening is very important when it comes to communication and with two people. When someone is talking to you, what you must do, you must suspend your thoughts. You must suspend your emotions and shut your mind down and listen completely to what they're saying. Because oftentimes, one of the problems that most of us have, and I've been guilty of it as well, when one person is talking, your mind is talking. Your mind is saying stuff. And because your mind is saying stuff, you hear what your mind is saying. And then you don't really hear what the other person is saying. And the sad thing about that particular type of learning behavior, you're doing it also with God. You're doing it also with God. When God wants to talk to you, talking. This is why God keeps saying, take heed, be still, obey. All those things mean to listen. Listen. That's why he said, the day that you hear my voice, harden not your heart, because the very time that he's speaking to you at that very important time is the very thing that you need. And if you miss it, this is why you'll find yourself in that same warfare, in that same fight, in that same hurt, in that same pain, because you didn't listen completely. This is why you must calm down, even as prophets, as people who God speak to your heart. You have to slow down your emotions, because when you slow down your emotions, you're able to hear God completely what he's saying. But when you become emotional, your emotions will rush what God is saying, and you'll miss completely what God is saying completely as God is speaking, or you won't hear it clearly when you're rushing. So that's why it's so important to slow down. That's why it's so important to listen, stay focused, and be still. Be still, simply just listen. Be obedient. I hope this helps someone today. But how are you hearing? Listening is art. There's blessings in listening. There's a gift. There's an ability to listen. Because if you listen to a person, they'll tell you exactly what their heart is. Because the way to find out a person's heart, listen to their mind. Men, that's how you find out how a woman thinks. Listen to their mind. How you find out their heart, listen to their mind. Because the mind is connected to the heart. What's in the mind goes to the heart. So guard your mind, and at the same time, guard your heart. And listen. How are you hearing? God bless you. Have a good day.